Cattle breeders use a variety of methods to produce high-quality calves, including freezing sperm from prize bulls. So far, chicken farmers have not been able to use the same technique, but research is in progress to change that. CNN's Larry Woods reports.
Stud farms. The words conjure up images of championship racehorses and prize cattle. Well, roosters may soon be added to the pecking order.
I think that what we really are looking for is to build a better chicken.
Of course, the chickens we have are created the old-fashioned way, natural mating. But researchers at Penn State University are taking the first steps toward establishing chicken stud farms. However, before they have reason to crow, they must find the best system for collecting and storing prize rooster sperm. The conventional method used for cattle breeding involves freezing the sperm and inseminating the selected cow. But right now, that won't work with roosters and chickens.
The general problem that we have currently is that, in contrast to the success with bulls, for instance, semen from roosters cannot be stored in a way that's economically successful.
Researchers say most rooster sperm lose their reproductive ability somewhere in the freezing and thawing process. To overcome that problem, researchers are taking a two-pronged approach. First, they are studying the biochemical and genetic traits of various roosters, singling out those whose sperm survive freezing. Second, they are taking a close look at the freezing process and plan to make adjustments where necessary. The sperm are mixed into a suspension of cells and loaded into plastic tubes, which are placed on a rack and frozen in liquid nitrogen. The frozen sperm are then stored in metal canisters at minus 274 degrees Fahrenheit. When it's time for insemination, the sperm are simply thawed at refrigerator temperature. Perfecting the ability to freeze rooster sperm will enable breeders to increase efficiency and maximize desired genetic traits.
So what we're looking for is a way to select the absolute best grandparents possible to increase the efficiency of production.
Doctors Barbato and Hammerstedt hope the improvements will produce chickens which lay more eggs. Producers might also develop birds which yield more meat per pound at a faster rate, using less feed, thereby lowering costs for consumers.
If we can just save a penny a pound, we're talking about saving people $275 million a year.
Researchers are not counting their chickens before they hatch. They say it will take them at least 3 years to pinpoint the problem in the freezing and thawing process.
But the poultry industry is eager to move ahead as soon as possible. And chicken stud farms could become a reality within a year after the freezing process is perfected. And that's it for this edition of Science and Technology Week. Next week, a new kind of musical instrument that uses light and shadow to produce sounds.